What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Mr. Henry. He is the new SBC, the Icon Daily, which honestly is fantastic, and I've enjoyed a lot of them, and we're starting to now get to some very top-end players. Obviously, there is still plenty still in the code. Apparently, Henry is a massive one. He's 94 rated, he's a 4-star, and he looks good. And the big thing this year is they've definitely updated his balance. That was always a massive thing that really kind of just... it lost him in everything, really. But he's a phenomenal striker. He's got fantastic pace, great dribbling, great shooting. He is a 4-4, high medium 6'2 with a right foot, and he's got the finesse outside of the foot and flair. My favorite three traits to have on a striker. So I'm hoping he can score some absolute worldies for me. He is, like I say, great pace on him. You don't need to upgrade any of that. The SBC, I believe, hasn't got a value yet, but it is 1 of 11, which we'll have a look at in a minute. Engine is what we're looking for. We get the balance and agility. Yes, we get the pace up to 99 as well, which is always fantastic. And we've already got 97 and 95 finishing shot power. You're not going to notice much more from a 2 or 3 upgrade. That is just standard. In terms of the balance going to 91, that's going to be way more beneficial than getting a +2 on his finishing. So engine comes in absolutely spot on here. We end up with 91 passing as well. Just added bonuses. He gets 94 short, 82 long, as well as 99 curve on him. May seem like little things, but it basically turns him into an all-round sort of striker. The only thing he doesn't have is aggression, really. A little bit of head and accuracy, bit of jumping, nothing too crazy, and a decent amount of stamina. So this card looks like he should be fantastic. We will whack him straight in the squad and we'll put a balance on him. In terms of the SBC itself, I have seen it is 11 SBCs. If he'll be at the start, won't he? Here he is. So... yeah, they have got that right there. So we've got the bronze and silver, so technically 9 SBCs. We start with an 83, 85, so a big jump up there. Another 85, 86, 86, 87, 87, 89, 88. So a big SBC. We're not going to lie. To be honest, he's coming in at 1.7 mil on the market at the moment. Obviously, that will fluctuate as we kind of either get panic or not. There's 91 days remaining on this SBC, so you've got it until the 16th of July, I want to say. Yeah, because it's April, May, June, July. Yeah, 16th of July. Should be way into footage territory, so we should be able to get a lot of fodder during Team of the Season to get this one done. So let's jump him into the team, whack the engine on, and have a look at him. So as we can see with the engine on him, obviously like we said, the 99 pace, you get the 91 pass and 97 dribbling. Just to show you the pluses on there, it is a full 10, and he will be taking Mbappe out of the main squad to get us into some foot champs, just to see how he does in the big leagues. Let's jump in. First touch on the ball, he gets a little scoop. We definitely can see that pace increase. Gonna go, okay, well, we're gonna go for 1 over the top for him, but apparently not. Back into him again, we're looking for that 1-2 with Ben Yedder. That's a poor ball forward, just cannot get the service. Little ping pass into Neymar, 1 more to Thierry. Bit of a foul and push in the back. Henry again. Cracking ball control from him. He's really, really smart on it. He just receives the ball nicely. Very little kind of bounce in between the touch and obviously his first touch. And as well, just naturally, dribbling-wise, is actually an absolute blessing from him. Little spin. Can we go that inside? Oblak with a brilliant save. But like I say, it's just a little minute things. I think last year and previous years, they have done his balance absolutely dirty, putting it just really absurdly low, which absolutely killed the card. If you ask anybody, the card just wasn't necessarily massively usable at that point. We're going for something. He's held on to it nicely here. Can we go for a little finesse? Try the little cheeks one, but does manage to get that blocked. Getting the ball nicely, though. Lovely. Great ball from Henry back to Neymar. He's going to think we're going back that way. Little pass inside. Finds Impequator. He's going to go for the hit and hope. And Xavi in the way. Just shows a bit of team play from him. Henry. Swivel. Oh, why didn't he put his left foot through that? That needed to be absolutely rifled if he could. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Neymar with a finesse. Be the opportunity. Garincha downwind. Got Henry chilling. Oh, it's bypassed him into Neymar. That just needed to be a little one for him. Good tackle from Henry. Wins that ball back. It is just a massive game of possession at this rate. Very few shots happening. We've managed to go 1-up somehow, but Felix is offside in the dying moments of this. Into Henry, we got Mbappe running off him. Garinchas as well. We see Neymar on the far wing. It's a cracking little ball as well. That is where a little bit of engine might actually do him some good in case he does get into them sort of scenarios. Because he is quite quick, he doesn't necessarily need to be played fully down the central. He can kind of drift wide every now and then. I'm not saying that he want to play him as a left wing, but most definitely he has got in that locker if he wants. As Mbappe's going to try and do the same here. I feel like the defender, is going to get that one. Can we just at least keep it? Mbappe's fight for the badge. What are we looking for? Garincha into Henry, and it's just not there. Mings picks up that in the 88th. There it is. There it is. Henry with a 2-1, 99th minute. We equalise. Well, he equalised in the 90th, and Henry has pushed forward. That's a cheeky little Megs. That's Henry's goal. Mbappe does a lot of the work. It's a great pass through to lead him wide open. And Henry, I would have condemned him if he did miss that one out straight away. Oh, is he? That was a stunning ball. Hit and hope through. Managed to get it through. And it's a very, very unlucky shot with Henry there. Is he on? I don't know if he is, but Henry has managed to make it too in the 105th. Beautiful stuff from him. He is coming alive at the point that we need him. Can we get a hat-trick? It's a little chest that turned into a very big chest. Ball over. That's a cracking ball from Henry. Gonna look at him again here. Little spin inside. Keeps it slightly. He's a very good striker. I definitely have his kind of moments, and sometimes he just doesn't quite do what Mbappe does, and I think that's going to be the big comparison you have with Henry. Is French striker, a lot of money. Mbappe is going to be the perfect one because 1.7 would technically have got you the SBC for Mbappe in terms of fodder especially. So you've got the argument there of 1.7 mil into an Mbappe or 1.7 into Henry himself. I don't know how much Henry's actually coming in at yet, but I can imagine it'll be somewhere in the regions of that. But whether I prefer Mbappe and Henry, still yet to be decided. We'll see at the end of this one. Oh, it's Varane equalises it. The one thing is definitely for sure with this Henry is he is way better than last year. Last year was a nice card and he had very, very good finishing, but that balance was just not enough for what this card can do. And oh my, Henry with a finesse of dreams, and that is why them three traits are my favourite. Oh, it's a lovely little 1-2 Henry to Neymar. Looking back for Henry, finds him. Nearly gets the finesse, the through ball. Oh, Henry's through there. Can we get a little touch? Gonna fake. There it is. Back into Ben Yedder. And, it's a crossbar. It's a good block. It's a very, very good block. Pulls it off nicely. Varane with another header. Nearly again. Oh, there it is. It's a cracking pass. Going to label it back, and he's going to rifle it. I thought, you know what, we're 2-1 up. I'm feeling confident. Went for it. Not again. There it is. Oh, it's a cracking save, Areola. Oh, he fits him through. Mbappe, Henry. He's got to go for the right. It's Kimpembe, absolute dream defending right there. Maybe should have took the shot a little bit sooner or tried a chip. It's just hard to say, really. I think the natural kind of bulkiness of him in terms of his height will always be a little bit more of a struggle in comparison to like your 5'8", 5'9" strikers. But definitely, I think over time, Henry will always prove his worth. He's already scored in this match, managed to score two very important ones in the last. I can't really disregard them as such now, just because I'm not necessarily getting every single shot through. Oh, that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Mbappe does it again. Henry with a finish. 3-1. Thank you very much. So if we do go into the overall for Mr. Henry then. So in terms of the SBC, are we getting a price yet? We're not. Let's have a look and see if we've got any segments. So 340 on the 89, 200. So that's what, 540, say 550. We got 200 on this 87 practically. So what, that's 7. And again, let's flip all these cards so we can see. Not click expiring, which is always fantastic. Icons, Henry, that's his loan, even better. Eventually we'll get there. Right, okay, flip the card. So we're looking at the 87. So say another 200. So say about 180 if we take off 20k. So you're looking at almost 900. You're looking at about, what, 1.5 3 to 1.5. To be fair, that value really isn't that bad for a 94 striker that is a top tier. Like, he's a top tier striker. May not be R9 standard, but most definitely compared to previous years, he is a lot better than what you kind of make out from him. And especially if you haven't finished in a player month Mbappe, or obviously have got the player month Ben Yedder, because I know he was a little bit cheaper, then this guy is a beautiful link for everybody. The best thing with these, and I think if they weren't there for 91 days, and 91 days is in footies, or at least where footies should be anyway, I would say maybe not necessarily the greatest SBC to complete, but he's during team of the season, potentially during footies, depending on when that comes out. There's going to be so much fodder that I think you should be able to do all of these. And that's on the premise of good upgrades for team of the season, which I think there always will be. And the fact that if we can get the repeatable side of footies, I think that should really, really benefit a lot of these icon SBCs. And hopefully they keep bringing them. I would love to have all 120 or 105 icons as SBCs as well. Maybe a little bit of a stretch, but it would be really cool to have them. I know that would kind of make icons just a little bit better, in my opinion, in terms of availability, especially the top level, to have multiple as well. But in terms of Henry, good card in general. I think the 4-star is fantastic, nice and quick. Whack the engine on him, you got good agility balance, very nimble, ball control is fantastic, finishing is lovely. I think overall a very good striker. I think last year when we looked at this card, it was his balance, I want to say, that was 75. I know you could still get that to 85, but for a top tier striker, you should not have to worry about balance, like especially as a striker that I'm pretty sure he had a lot of balance in his time. Whereas now we've got 81, we can go with that engine. It goes to 91. A 6 upgrade from last year on the same rating card. I think he's a fantastic striker. The only things I would say a little bit more would be better is height is nothing you can do about it. I think that for me is just the kind of side where I'm very used to an Mbappe Ben Yedder size. So getting round players, it's using him a little bit differently. Maybe not necessarily trying to run through absolutely everybody. I do get that 100%, but I think for me, he is a 10 out of 10 striker. Really enjoyed him. Great pace, finishing, passing, even a bit of dribbling. You can't complain with him. I think he's got it all. Dribbling-wise, a little bit slower than your normal kind of technical dribbler, but for a striker, I cannot complain. So let me know down below if you're going to be completing Mr. Henry, and are you going to be completing him before team of the season or during? Let me know down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.